what's going on, everyone?
Hello. Welcome back to Unveil Paranormal. Again, episode 4 or
5.
5. One of those. Reviewing paranormal evidence.
Yep.
Welcome, Mort.
Hey, Mort.
So, guys, I hope you're all excited for tonight's episode. Tonight, we are going to be discussing possible, potential, alleged celebrity ghost evidence.
Yep.
All right, so some of your best artists out there. Thanks, Mort. He's talking to you. He probably likes your Joker and stuff. Yeah. So guys, I'm super excited for tonight. We have 5 different celebrities we're going to be sharing on tonight's stream. Some of them only have one piece of evidence. Some of them have several pieces of evidence. These are all people who are alleged, I guess, or confirmed deceased.
Yep.
So super excited about that. But first, guys, I have a couple announcements. First off, I do want to let you guys know I've been thinking about ongoing series for this type of stuff. I love doing this. This is fun. However, I am going to get super, super busy soon, guys. If you didn't know, we have this coming up. Point at it, Brad. This Para-Unity 5 coming up October 21st, 2023. Bradley is going to be a volunteer there, and your girl with Unveil Paranormal is your host for this year. Go on Facebook, find us, follow us, join us. It's free to the public. If you want to be a vendor, it's $25 for one spot. You can get 2, 3, 4 spots, however many you want. You just gotta pay $25 a piece. But go. This is just some of our vendors in this photo that will be there. So if you're definitely interested in that, let me know. So with that said, July 19th is the last episode for the mini summer series.
Yep.
Then the podcast will be taking a break so that I can focus on that event. That event, as you've seen, is in October. So I'll probably be gone until the end of the year before I come back a new podcast, which is cool. I've taken breaks before. Y'all are used to that. And y'all know when I do take a break, I miss you guys so much. So sometimes I'll do specials like, what have I done in the past? Like afterlife specials. I remember I did last year. I did some live investigation specials. Just a variety of things. So I'll just like randomly be like, hey guys, I'm doing a show this week. So keep that in mind. I won't be gone completely. All right. So what you all are really here for today is the celebrity ghost. Do you have a preference, Brad, on which one you would like first?
I think Elvis would be interesting.
Y'all want to see Elvis? We got to watch Elvis. Now,
hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy, if you're a 90s kid and stuff, well, you remember watching like Full House and like the big Elvis, like, I know he died, 77, I think?
But yeah, like, something like that.
80s and 90s, they'd like, you'd see Elvis like on the random shows you watched, and whether he's alive or dead, you never know. But we're going to show some Elvis for you guys. There's several photos on this one. We will start the video, we will pause, we will discuss, and then we will play again. Okay? So let's get this one ready. I am super excited for this too, guys. Let's do this. And you could probably hear my dog barking in the background, as always.
They like to be involved.
All right, let's play this video. See what we think is true paranormal evidence of Elvis Presley. Okay, let's just let this one zoom in and then pause it real quick. Okay, what do you think of that? Now, all these are supposed to be down in Graceland.
Okay. I think that's just lens flare.
Think that one's a lens flare? I
Are
mean,
we seeing what's on the chair there? Is that what we're looking at?
yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just
What's on the chair
reflection.
here?
Yeah, I think that's just lens flare.
Yeah, I could see that too. Because you could see like along like a lot of the photo, it's kind of fuzzy and dirty,
Mm-hmm.
and like maybe they had a dirty lens. And with the mix of the light, I could see that. Let's go to the next one. I'll wait till it gets a little bit closer. Really close.
That's interesting.
What do you think of this one?
Mm, it definitely looks like Elvis. I
Yeah.
wish I knew what it was on, like what that material was. Like, is it like a wood grain panel or something?
This is a reflection in a mirror.
Oh, that's a mirror. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
You didn't see that that was a mirror?
I just thought it was.
Oh, it won't even go that far back. Well, you see the mirror? That's a mirror.
Oh, okay. I thought it. Okay, I thought it was looking into a hallway. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Um. I
Hey,
mean,
Sean, what's up?
hey, Sean.
Second one might be someone else's. True.
Yeah.
True. I could
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah. That could definitely be someone's reflection, but it looks like Elvis.
I mean, I don't think that it's I don't think that it's like a person actually standing there. Like I think to get that kind of silhouette though, if it was a person's reflection, it'd have to be like light bouncing off of a light. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm. Refraction.
because we would be able to see clearly the details if it was a person's reflection, as if I was standing in front of a mirror.
Right.
You'd
Right.
be able to see clearly all those features. Or it could be pareidoia. We might see a lot of that today.
Yep.
Let's go to the next one. So here's another one that's allegedly the king.
Yeah. There again, it does look like his face.
Mm-hmm. I'm leaning more toward pareidoia on here. It does look like his face. I agree with that, but oh, that's a demon.
Maybe.
We're not doing demons this week.
He's the Demon King.
We already did demons. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna say pareidoia.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see what else we got. I didn't watch all these either. Is that his house? I think.
I think that's Graceland, yes.
Yeah. Oh, it went too fast. Oh, that one's kind of creepy. So on this one, do you think that's him? That's the king? This is a really blurry photo.
That's super blurry. I think that could be any human being. They're talking the thing by the white pillar.
Yeah,
most likely.
it's
Yeah,
this thing right here.
I'm pretty sure that's probably just a human in a crappy photo.
Can you see anything in the fourth? That's this one, the fourth. Yeah, it's supposed to be this thing right here. All right, let's go to the next one.
There again, it looks like it could be a reflection. It doesn't even look as much like Elvis as some of the others, so it could be anybody.
Yeah. So Elvis, like every time I think of Elvis, I never think of like the end of life Elvis. I always think of the hot, sexy 50s Elvis.
Right.
To me, this would be more towards the 70s if it
Yes.
was.
Agreed.
And that's definitely a reflection.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's definitely a reflection. I mean, the only people that's going to know if that's a reflection are those that are taking the photo.
Right.
So, all right. Let's see what else we got here. Mannequin? Oh, yeah. All right, so here we go. Oh, we're looking up there. I thought we were looking right here. They're saying up there. So let's let it. Is it gonna zoom in a little bit? Oh, I see it. Do you see it? Where they zoom in?
It almost looks like an alien face more than even Elvis's.
Oh, I thought this was like an alien or a Slender Man.
Yeah,
A ghostly slender man. That's a fairy.
it could be.
Maybe it is
I think
Jeremy.
that's smoke or something.
It is. It says Graceland Yard. I don't know. Like
I think
I
that's
don't
just
know
smoke.
if that would be like. But what kind of smoke would that be? Because that
Like
wouldn't be like a fire pit would be darker.
like cigarette smoke, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be like they were sitting there smoking it and it goes up.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, next. What do we got here? I see nothing. What am I looking at? Oh, see that this is a stretch.
Yeah,
This
I
is a
don't see anything
stretch.
there.
Let's go back to that. You guys see this? I think I know what they're wanting. 1 second. I need to move this over a little bit. Okay. Is that a pond? Could be steam. Oh yeah, could be a steam. What? What happened to my picture? Oh, there it is. I think they're about to point at this.
Oh,
Is that what you think they're looking at?
maybe. I don't see anything. That's so grainy and
This
horrible.
is so. This is a terrible piece of evidence. If this is supposed to be evidence,
Right.
it is what that one is way too pixelated. Yes, yes, I agree. See, I'm just seeing some of these for the first time too, guys. So I'm not convinced on that one. You're trying too hard there.
Yep.
It don't even look like Elvis, that one. Ooh. So what do you think about this
Wow.
one? Oogie boogie in that one. Okay, let's go back to it. That one looks pretty good, but it does look like double exposure.
Hmm.
And he looks really young. Like maybe this was an actual photo of him and then it was just double exposure, you think?
Yeah, very possible. Because yeah, it's probably double exposure because the left side of the photo, right along
Mm-hmm.
the edge, is real light, but the left side of his face is dark.
Right.
So the light should be coming from the same direction.
Jeremy. Jeremy's on it. He's got theories on all of these. I appreciate it, Jeremy. And anybody else, if you have opinions on these, throw them in the comments. I know these are going kind of fast, but they're very short and they're just photos, and we have a lot to view. So some of the videos are really slow. So this one's just like back-to-back photos. That would be cool. Like that, I could see what Jeremy's saying for sure.
Hmm.
What else we got here? Okay, I have to look at this one. What? Oh, I see where they're going. You see where they're going?
Yeah, the person back there
Yeah.
could be a person.
We're supposed to pretend like this is possibly Elvis.
Sure, it's Elvis.
We're supposed to be like,
It's an Elvis impersonator.
That is true. Like, I bet I've never been to Graceland,
I've never
but I
been to
bet
Graceland
there's
either.
tons of Elvis impersonators there.
Hmm.
They're all manifestations of the Jersey Devil. Is that what that is? Okay, theory on that one. Suppose there's a groundskeeper who actually resembles. True.
Yep.
That's possible. But like I said, I could imagine. I've never been to Graceland, but I would imagine there's like
Yeah, probably.
impersonators down there. You know?
Hmm.
Awesome. Okay, let's go to the next. I don't know how many more is left on this one. Ooh, they zoomed in fast on that one. All these photos are grainy though. That's the
Right.
sad part. Where are you going on this one?
The window.
Okay, let's let it.
Oh, like a young Elvis in that middle pane on the second row up.
I don't think it even looks like him.
It doesn't, but that's the closest thing I see to anything in that. I mean, it looks like there's like skeleton faces in the next row up.
I know. I thought that too. This one and this one.
Yeah.
Like there's two.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this little alien guy right here. See,
The one in the
paranoia is
middle,
fun.
the middle row, one up looks like the Fonz
Oh,
from
this
Happy
one?
Days. Yeah, it looks like I can't think of his real name.
Yeah, Henry Winkle
Henry
or
Winkler. Yeah,
Winkler or something like that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, the Fonz. I was thinking like a young Abe Lincoln without the beard.
yeah. I
Hey,
don't think.
welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to say hello to people. That looks like Black Eyed. Oh,
Oh, yeah. It does have black eyes, but it's on the inside, so they already invited it in.
oh. Was this Graceland again?
It,
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm pretty sure that is.
Yeah, I think that's possible. I don't. Are there any people who investigated like TV shows that investigated it?
I don't think
Graceland.
so.
Okay. I was just wondering. All right, let's see if we got any more. Oh, jump back. Pareidoia. I mean, a lot of these are pareidoia. Pareidoia, pareidoia. But it's like, who is it? Is it Elvis or is it somebody else? Okay. That was the end of Elvis. What did you guys think of that? Did you think any of those 10 photos were like legit? Like, what do you guys think? What would Lincoln? Okay, listen, Tom. Maybe Lincoln is a huge fan in the
Elvis fan.
afterlife of Elvis. Like, maybe. So they're probably like up there jamming right now. You
Yep.
know, I'm just saying. Here's the thing. Did anyone ever take a picture from the reverse side, trees and such? What? I don't know. I mean, this is just what YouTube is saying is Elvis, okay?
Right.
The internet teaches us so many things.
Yeah, I don't think any of those were Elvis.
Yeah.
I don't even know if most of those were even paranormal.
My this is just my opinion. I think a lot of them are pareidoia. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of them. Hey, Irene, what's up? Lincoln and Elvis were both Freemasons. Could that be a link?
Very possible.
It could. Maybe Elvis is a reincarnation of somebody Lincoln knows.
Could be.
Possibly. Why am I blurry again? Why is this happening every time? Am I back?
No, you're still kind of blurry.
Hello? Whatever. So those are our Elvis ones, guys. Those are the ones that we found about Elvis. We have a couple more. Stop. I'm not playing with the camera. Like I don't even do anything. Like it just goes blurry. Like I said, what, 3 episodes ago, I need to get a new camera.
Mm-hmm.
Still have it. Is Elvis even dead? I don't know, Austin. Is he? It's a mystery.
It is.
We love those mysteries. I did almost share the recent one. Was it Lisa Marie that died?
Yeah, they supposedly saw him. Yeah, I was going to bring that up. That they actually thought they saw him at her funeral. Yep.
Me? I am not part cryptid. Is that why I'm blurry? Maybe I'm a ghost, guys.
That could be.
You know,
You
because
could be right, Sean.
we could never get a clear photo. No. When I come on, or what it goes haywire. Oh yeah, when you come online, yeah. I got you, Irene. Yeah. All right. I think I know which one we're gonna go do next.
Okay.
So this one's gonna play a little bit of sound and stuff like that, so you guys know, unlike the other one. Let's just get this one pulled up here. This first photo, by the way, creeps me out a little bit. I will say that. But I have not watched this whole video yet, so hopefully there's nothing bad on it. Brad, did you watch all these?
Yes.
Okay, because Brad was supposed to watch all these for me, because I've been a busy girl this week, right? Maybe Bigfoot is just naturally out of focus. Like he's pixelated. Bigfoot's like naturally pixelated. That makes perfect sense, right? Oh my gosh. All right. Let's grab this next one. This is going to be for those of you Beatles fans, right? Please tell me I'm saying that right.
Is
Sean,
this
you're a
John
Beatles
Lennon?
fan. This is John Lennon. He loves the Beatles. Don't quote me, guys. I am not music literate. All right. At least your name comes in clear so we know who you are. Yeah. You don't need to see my face. You just need to see my name. This first one creeps me out a little bit. I'm just gonna say that.
It did too. I did too. It was the last one that I saw on the video
Yeah.
that I watched. But yeah, that photo is weird.
So this is the ghost of John Lennon. I don't know where it was taken, but I think the video is gonna tell you.
Yeah, I think it's from this one's in Germany.
In Germany? Okay.
Yep.
Let me just. Jeremy says double exposure. Well, let's see. Let's listen for a minute. Creepy music.
Singer John Lennon died on Monday, December 8, 1980. Lennon was shot by Mark David Chapman, whom Lennon had met earlier in the archway of the Dakota, his residence in New York City. As Lennon and Ono walked to a limousine, they were approached by several people seeking autographs. Among them was the murderous coward, Mark David Chapman.
Who looks like Elvis.
Lennon.
On a side note, I only know about this because I watch true crime stuff all the time.
And Paul Gorsh took a photo of the encounter. Yoko and Lennon returned home early to tuck their son into bed before going out to dinner. As Lennon passed by, he glanced briefly at Chapman, appearing to recognize him from earlier. Seconds later, Chapman took aim directly at the center of Lennon's back and fired 5 hollow-point bullets at him from a distance of about 9 or 10 feet. Lennon was pronounced dead on arrival at Roosevelt Hospital. Yoko Ono had Lennon's body cremated at the Fern Cliff Cemetery and scattered his ashes in Central Park in sight of the New York apartment. That would not be the end of the story. Since then, Lennon's image has appeared in several photographs in Central Park. Like many other tourists.
Okay, what do we think about this? So Central Park.
Mm-hmm. So that's actually right outside the Dakota. That one was taken.
This one's right outside the what?
The Dakota, the building they lived in, like right.
Okay.
He was shot like literally right there.
What do you think about that one? What do you guys think about that one?
It looks like John Lennon.
Interesting. I don't know. Like, does it look like whatever the picture is of kind of has their arm around that person? Like they're purposely taking a photo with them?
Yep, it does. You can almost see a hand on her shoulder.
I don't really think like it's double exposure of her because it doesn't look like her. The clothes are different. It's almost like a suit.
Mm-hmm.
It looks bald. That is true. It does. I can see that too. Like almost has a cone head.
Yep.
Remember cone heads?
Yep.
From the 90s. Was it the 90s?
Well, the original cone heads were in the SNL during the 70s.
Oh, wow. I think on this one, I'm going to say maybe.
Yeah, I go with it's interesting.
I'm not confident enough or convinced enough, but I'm not opposed to possibility.
Right. I agree.
Okay. Next.
Lisa Marsh posed for a picture in front of the Dakota. She was shocked to see the result of the picture when she returned home to Ohio. This picture shows the shadowy form of Lennon moving through Central Park early in the morning.
Okay, we have to remember, guys, there are tons of people, millions of people that this could possibly be.
Yes.
Right? I mean, if we're only thinking ghosts can be associated to a place based off of where they've ever been, right? If we're thinking that way, I mean, then it could be just gazillions of people, you know? But
Right.
this Central Park, highly populated area, it could be anybody.
Right.
I think this one might be an example of that.
Hmm.
Here we see
Same
Lenin
thing with this one too.
Huh?
I said same thing with this one too.
near a memorial dedicated to his honor.
Okay.
I mean, it's so far away you can't tell that that's John Lennon. It looks like John Lennon, but we don't know.
Are there? I am sure there's murders in Central Park.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. I could see that. You know, or homeless people or whatever, you know, that lived there in Central Park, wherever they could live, and then they pass away there, and then they're connected with it, or you know, people who have like trauma in that park, or people who have a good memory, you know. So that's kind of things that this is my theory on where ghosts usually go is places that have high emotions, so positive and negatives.
Agreed.
Is why they go certain places. So that's my opinion. This one's a maybe for me.
Another photograph appears to show John Lennon walking from Central Park towards the Dakota where he lived.
That could be anyone with like a slow shutter speed on a camera.
That's true. Yeah.
It's Abbey Road.
It's Abbey Road.
They're recreating Abbey Road cover.
Right. Right. That's almost more of a shadow as opposed to the other ones that were kind of more like a mist or a light white spiritual, you know, whatever. This one's more like a shadow.
There's a person behind the shadow.
Yeah.
And their legs at like the exact same angle as the tall shadow here closest to us. It's kind of, I just noticed.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know about this one. I mean, these celebrity paranormal spottings are kind of a stretch, so.
Right.
Here is another showing Lennon strolling through the park in the
This is the same thing, you know.
Right. That could be anybody.
Lennon is captured here sitting next to a lake near his former home.
I don't see this one.
Skeptics claim
to the left here.
Exposure, though
he's got like a flat hat on and
photographer insisted
his arms are crossed in front of him.
So what about this one?
They're saying that's Lennon too. I mean, I see a figure there, but I can't say that that's John Lennon. But it could be a ghost.
Or like, there's a person here, right? And here?
No, that's what they're seeing.
That's the Undertaker?
Yeah, it does look like the Undertaker. Yeah, no, that's just like pareidoia in but the figure they're talking about is the one sitting.
Isn't that just a person? This looks like an old photo to me, so I would think that's just a regular person.
Oh,
and I would think that could be the double exposure. That's what I would think.
I don't know. I think they're saying this is what they're talking about.
This is what they're supposed to be referring to. Okay.
I think so.
Gotcha. Oh, by the way, Jeremy, just for you guys to represent, I wore my Things t-shirt. Things, go follow them on Facebook and stuff. Things Network too, guys. You better be following us on Things Network.
And it was taken after Lennon.
I was gonna wear my Unveil one, but I need that one for the weekend.
Lennon had passed. It has also been documented the Lenin spirit has appeared in Hamburg, Germany. Here we see Lennon walking outside a favorite hangout in the German city.
I don't see anything.
I think this is a jacket and pants and a
okay, now I do it. Okay, now I see a figure.
He has no arms. I think that's what we're supposed to be looking at.
Okay, I see it now. Now that you pointed that out.
And a face with a big nose. Let's see how many faces we can spot in these photos.
And there's a behind this one. There's another one.
Due to the graininess, you know.
That one almost looks like old George Carlin, like when he was young and had long hair.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. See, I only remember old George Carlin, not young George Carlin. So I have to look that up.
This photograph is the best documented evidence of John Lennon's spirit. This was taken in Hamburg, Germany by tourist auto owner.
Yeah, that one, I don't know how I feel about that one. Just the vibe. There's something about the vibe of it, but it could just simply be like it could simply be double exposure, you know? Yeah, and I think that's been one theory about it is double exposure.
Yeah, I think that's they took a picture of actual John Lennon and laid it over that.
Right.
By tourist auto owner. Does John Lennon still walk New York's Central Park in the early hours?
Looks like a bobblehead.
Is the spirit still roaming the streets of Hamburg as he did as a young teen? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. And
so what do you guys think? I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think any of those are compelling enough photos of John Lennon that you would look at that and be like, I think that might be him? You want to see the Undertaker one again? Yeah, I can for a second, but I got a lot of videos to go through.
The favorite hangout in the German has also been at home. Skeptics.
Okay. Let me grab it. You know what, Jeremy? That's what we should have done, Jeremy. We should have done celebrity WWE, WW, whatever it is right now. I don't know what it is right now.
WWE.
Yeah. Ghost or whatever. We could do like who was it that died? Owen? Was it
Owen Hart?
Yeah. Owen Hart, yeah. Like I know some. Okay, my brother, guys. Story time for just 2 seconds. My brother's 2.5 years older than me. He was so mean. I was putting so many wrestling moves. Like, this girl can fight now, okay? Like, try put me in chokehold. I dare you. I dare you. All right. Here you go, Jeremy.
Yes, that looks like the Undertaker.
The photographer insisted.
Early Undertaker because he's got the gray gloves on.
Yeah. There you go, Jeremy. You lived and breathed the wrestling in the 90s. Yes. You and my brother both.
Me too. Me too. I still have some of my wrestling figures.
And Brad. Y'all were into that. So what do you think, Jeremy? You convinced? Maybe it is the Undertaker.
He's still alive, though.
Maybe it's like a ghost doppelganger.
Could be. It could be Paul Bear. He did pass away.
Yeah. See comment, but yeah, I've seen that because I'm thinking it could be someone sitting so far in the distance. Yeah, that's what I see. That's what I kind of think. I think it's just
you know, showing Lennon.
Like, I think it's a person. I don't know.
It could be.
We're going on to the next one, guys. All right. Let's do the Sheik. What is that word? Was the latest I think.
Oh yeah, the Iron Sheik just passed away last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I grew up with like Macho Man and the Hulk and Vince McMahon. Ugh. And their little drama storytelling stuff, and yeah.
It's like soap operas, but like sports sized, like for guys.
Right. Yeah, I could see that too, Jeremy. Size doesn't really make sense. Yeah. All right, guys, here's another one for you. We have another music icon. You guys ready for this one? Here's our next music icon. This is only a one photo one, Bloodline is the best TV right now. I don't know what that is. What's Bloodline?
It's something with the Uso brothers in wrestling right now. I don't watch wrestling at the moment, but
Gotcha.
I know a little bit.
All right. So here we go. This is Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison was a 60s icon. As lead singer of The Doors, he was an inspiration to millions. He died aged just 27, or so we thought. But does the rock legend stalk his own grave? This week, we examine the notorious ghost picture from a Paris cemetery that stunned the world. Was it a trick of the light that day when two fans went to his grave and took a chilling souvenir snap? Could it simply have been image manipulation? Not according to a new book, which sheds light on the mystery and comes to an incredible conclusion. Read the full exclusive story only at sundayexpress.co.uk. Is it a trick of the light?
What do you guys think? And yes, I think I've seen this photo before, Jeremy.
Yeah, it is. It's very famous. This was actually one of the first celebrities I thought of when we came up with celebrities.
Yeah.
Was this photo. That's why I was like, we have to do this one.
Yeah. So Joanne, do you mean like a shadow of a living person or a shadow of a deceased person? I mean, I think they've tried to test this one, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure they have.
I actually like looking at it from the further back view better than looking at it from the up close.
Zoomed in.
Shadow from the sun. Oh, like as if there's something in front of it that could have cast that. I guess my only thing would be it's not all one color. If it was a shadow, like, yeah, I guess you could have lighter shades and darker shades of shadow. Because as you can see on his shadow, like it's darker here, but it's lighter here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think, Brad?
And what I think's weird about it, that's like Jim Morris's iconic pose.
Right.
With his arms stretched out like that.
Right.
So that's the only thing that makes me think it might be manipulated. Like they made it look like he was standing like that.
Okay.
Just because he's known to have his arms stretched out and.
Right. And that's the thing though, like, is he known for that pose because he did it regularly? Or is he known for that pose because it was like on a photo album or whatever it was? Like, what was that? That was from a photo shoot.
Yeah,
right?
It was from a photo shoot. Yeah.
Right. Like, because a celebrity, you know, they go about their day doing whatever, but they'll pose for something.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like everybody remembers them as that pose. Like, one coming up soon, Michael Jackson. We're going to share that video here in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody remembers him for the moonwalk, but he did so many more dances than just the moonwalk, right?
Right.
It's just an example. And shouldn't the man's shadow be taller? This man's shadow, I mean, it depends where the sun's at. The sun could be up high. This could be towards like noon. And stuff.
Right.
And if it is, then the shadow is going to be sitting lower. I will say one thing we're realizing while we review these, that you mentioned the fact that he is doing that iconic pose. Perhaps maybe it's in the video, this guy went there with a friend. Maybe this is that guy's friend doing that pose, and they're just playing it off.
Right.
And he's far enough back to where, like, there's a shadow covering his, like, face a little bit and stuff like that because...
Because this is at his... Jim Morrison's tomb, so
right. And that's what friends do. They goof off and they
right.
You know.
I struggle with the pose. That's the part of it that makes me think it's not legitimate.
Not legit because they're doing specifically what you would expect. Just like last week when we reviewed the Gettysburg stuff. They're doing exactly what you would expect, and therefore it makes it almost not credible.
Right.
Which is interesting. Because one of these times they're going to be credible. You know what I mean?
Right. I want to find a celebrity ghost, but
yeah,
that one's tough.
It looks cropped, not centered. Why take most of the stairs?
Maybe because the tomb is centered, the guy's not centered. The
right.
guy wouldn't want to be standing in front of the tomb itself, so that's why he's off.
See, I guess I want to see another picture of this, like a further back picture to see the whole thing.
To see what it actually, without him in it, and what it actually looks like.
Like what the actual layout is and all that. That's what I want to do. On this, I'm going to say maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I want it to be a ghost, but the pose is too iconic for me to say it's legit.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we did not forget the women who have passed away either. I do have one female I would love to share with you all. This is a series of several different alleged paranormal photos of this celebrity. So let me get her ready. And this is going to be the lovely Marilyn Monroe. So this is going to be allegedly several photos. A lot of them are said to be taken at her home where she passed away.
Yeah, within like a couple days of her death, most of them.
Yes, like these are police photos, allegedly. I don't know why I was thinking she died in a hotel for some reason. I don't know. Because a lot of them do.
Yeah, most ODs happen in.
So sadly, but here we go. That's a nun. That's a creepy nun.
Marilyn Monroe died August 5th, 1962. She was 36 years old.
She's my age.
Her naked body was found in her villa in Brentwood, Los Angeles, California. At the time of her death, Monroe had suffered from mental illness and substance abuse for several years and had not completed a film since The Misfits, released in 1961. Monroe spent her last day, Saturday, August 4th, at her home in Brentwood, accompanied by publicist Patricia Newcomb, housekeeper Eunice Murray, photographer Lawrence Schiller, and psychiatrist Dr. Ralph Greenson. At Greenson's request, Murray stayed overnight to keep Monroe company. At approximately 3 a.m. the next day, she noticed that Monroe had locked herself in her bedroom and was unresponsive. Murray summoned Greenson, who arrived soon after and broke into the room, finding Monroe deceased. Monroe's body was removed from her residence that afternoon. She would soon be buried at the Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery in Los Angeles. Marilyn loved her villa outside the busy city. Friends of Marilyn claimed to have felt her presence in the home after her death. This is a picture of Marilyn's kitchen the day of her death. A glass exploded while this photo was being taken.
What do you think about that? So the day of her death, this is her kitchen. Does it look like a 1962 kitchen?
It does, for sure.
Time periods, right?
It definitely looks from the 60s or older because it's got like a Spanish colonial looking.
And a glass exploded at the time. So that's where all the particles are.
Right. I mean, it would be interesting to see us catch a glass exploding while you're taking a photo after someone had just died in a house. I mean, maybe her spirit caused the glass to explode and it just happened to be caught on film.
Right. So that's what that's supposed to be. I mean, that's what it looks like it could be for sure.
Right. And it's just the timing of it seems good.
But what makes this more compelling is the other photos that are captured same day also.
Right.
Here is another photograph taken by investigators the day of Monroe's death.
So same day.
That definitely looks like an arm and an elbow.
So does this look like an arm and an elbow that could be Marilyn Monroe's? Or this one, what if they just moved back quickly?
Right. To get out of the way of the camera and the investigator.
Does this look like a 1962 officer?
I would say so. With the flat type hat. But yeah, I guess they could still wear long sleeves in August.
It's true. It's all, where did she live in? California, probably.
California, yeah.
It's true. Odds of catching glass exploding while taking any pictures. Yeah, probably. All right. Let's see what else we got here.
This photo is of the main living area. Monroe's belongings had already been removed.
So that's all. If her stuff's already been removed, and this has to be after that first day.
Right.
So
I mean, it looks like a misty figure, but it also looks like there's a reflection of it on the floor too. Like it looks like there's something on the floor that could be a humanoid shape too.
I'm just looking at it. I don't know on this one. I kind of feel like this one could be somebody putting a picture over it and double exposuring it. Okay, see if there's any more.
This group of real estate pictures reveals many anomalies.
Okay, let's see what they say here. What am I looking at? What are we looking at? Can you tell?
I think it's in the mirror over on the right.
Okay, so we're looking at this.
Yes.
Mm,
It just looks like reflection.
Yeah, Jeremy, there were a bunch of orbs in that one photo.
Yeah.
This 1972 photograph captured Miss Monroe sitting in her favorite spot by the pool.
So 72, so 10 years later.
Yep. I say this is double exposure.
Yeah, you think somebody could have just put that over there and made this photo happen?
Yep.
I could see that one for sure.
Kind of like those ghost spirit photos we saw when we did the ones earlier in the year.
Which one?
The Lincoln.
Oh, yes.
The Lincoln photo. Yeah.
Yep. I don't see what I'm supposed to look at here.
Spirit is pictured here outside of the garage.
Okay, this must be her.
Must be. I can't say that that's a human even. That could just be stuff in the garage.
Yeah. Her at the pool. Looks like this could be a DVD cover for a badly made horror film. I could see that. Yeah, I see what they're saying here. Honestly, it's so dark in that area. Photos are so grainy. It could just be simply a person that lives there now, you know?
Right.
Yeah. So we got some
Streaks
misting.
of light captured on the patio.
Stuffed animal. Real. I love Jeremy's answer.
Of Monroe's house.
So this is your mist and all that. It doesn't look like smoke to me. That one didn't look like smoke to me though. So
no, it didn't.
Different. What are we looking at here?
Here you see the shadowy outline of a female near the front gate.
That's not Monroe.
No.
That's like a kid.
Yeah, that looks like a dark-eyed child.
Well, I was going to say that. But it looks like a kid to me.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, for sure. You guys see that one?
It's creepy looking.
It is. And here's that first one we saw, Jeremy, that you said was a
The
nun.
patio by the pool reveals the most disturbing image ever captured at the Brentwood Villa.
I don't think
that's Marilyn Monroe, but it's definitely creepy looking.
yeah, the mouth is scarily gaping open. Yeah. I don't know. I could be like, I don't want to be mean or anything, but it could be like Gwen Stefani or something. Right? Like if she had her hair up like this, you know, like back in the 90s, like when she was No Doubt.
Uh-huh.
That girl, yeah. I'm just saying, that's what it could be. Gwen Stefani.
Yeah,
I know she's still alive, but still. That's got two heads. I don't see the other head.
I didn't see the Gwen Stefani head until you said that.
Do you see Gwen Stefani now?
I do now, yeah. She's got like the dark eyeliner and the bright red lipstick. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. It's totally Gwen. It almost looks like Harley Quinn.
That too. It could be Harley Quinn. Double exposure. I mean, if this was an entity, I'd be a little scared though. Like Gwen Stefani's a little bit prettier than this, but that'd be kind of creepy to see for sure.
Yeah, I hadn't even noticed the face. I was more looking at the black figure itself, not the.
Oh, to me, it looks like this is like a neck and a head.
Yeah, I see it now.
Like along the shoulders and an arm.
Mm-hmm. I didn't only saw the dark part. I hadn't noticed the face yet. But yeah, Gwen Stefani or Harley Quinn.
I wish I knew what Jeremy was talking about with two heads. I don't see a second head.
Yeah, I don't see a second.
I don't know. Let's see if we got any more. I think that was the last one. Hang on 1 second.
Many say Marilyn Monroe left this earth.
Well, I'm going to keep moving forward, Jeremy. I got one more share.
Others say she never left us at all. Tell us what you think in the comments section below. And don't forget.
All right. I got one more for y'all, guys. And I like this last one only because I remember when it came out. Like all these other ones are older. This one's a little bit newer, so I actually remember this one coming out. So I kind of like this one. Oh, we got another deceased person on this video. Actually, I don't know if you realize that.
Oh yeah.
The host.
Larry King. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna pull this one up. And this is our last video, guys. This is about Michael Jackson. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. I've been wanting to dispute this one too, so let's do it.
Thanks for watching our tour of Neverland last Thursday night. We appreciate the masses tuning in, and there were masses. There was a controversy that arose from our tour of the property on Thursday. Larry King Live producer David Theall, he was there and he's here to explain. David?
Larry, this is a controversy, a viral video that exploded shortly after your primetime exclusive with Jermaine Jackson in our live tour of Neverland Ranch. It is a video in which some people, and it happened during one of our live segments, some people claim that they see a ghostly figure move in the background of one of our live shots. Now, the clip itself has received millions, let me say that again, Larry, millions of clips, hits rather, on the web. Not only has the video itself been viewed millions of times, but it is the story of it is being covered now internationally on TV. We're going to show you a clip here. This is from the United Kingdom's ITN.
Fans are convinced the film captured during CNN program Inside Neverland shows Michael Jackson's ghost.
Let me see. This is one of the bathrooms.
It appears to show the silhouette of a man crossing the corridor left to right before disappearing into the wall. The CNN footage was shot during a tour of Jackson's Neverland home a week after the 50-year-old died, although no one appeared to notice it at the time. It adds another layer to the mystery surrounding the singer, who's perhaps seeking to offer a few more thrills even after his death.
Now, Larry, we posted this video on our blog, CNN, from the show that we did the other day.
So what do you think of this one? Okay, let me ask you this. Do you remember where you were when you found out Michael Jackson died?
No.
I actually do. Because
I know Farrah Fawcett died the same day, and she got like no no notoriety for it at all. But no, I
Right.
don't remember where I was.
So I was at my friend's house swimming in her pool in 2008, I think this was, which is crazy to think that it's been that long.
Mm-hmm.
But I also kind of remember where I was when Robin Williams died too, because everybody loves Robin Williams.
I don't remember that one either.
So
I know where I was when Betty White died, but that was only a couple years ago. So
I know where I was because that was New Year's, wasn't it?
Right.
So I remember that one too. I was at the Bell, I think, when I found out.
I was at Jeff's house.
Yeah, I think
Actually, I was at home. I was at home, changed into my Golden Girls T-shirt, and then went to Jeff's house.
Did you? Aww.
I did. Oh, but back to the video.
He was at work today when I found out. It was the day before my birthday. Oh yeah, it would be around the time.
I'll show you the video again.
So,
shot from the show that we did the other day. And what you're looking at in this video, Larry, you were in the house, into the foyer, and several other staffers were in the mansion.
Shush.
None of us within.
I'm trying to see the video.
Either one of the pman.com/Larry King. It's on our blog.
So what do you guys
Go
think?
to the blog. You can see.
I remember seeing this one. I do.
Mm-hmm. When I originally found this clip, I found the full video.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched, I didn't actually see this part of the video. I saw earlier parts of it, and that near that same doorway down there before they came this way, I kept seeing a black thing dart around, and look. But they never mentioned. Yeah. So I will send you. I found the full 30-some minute video when I was looking for this, and I kept seeing that. I had forgot about this part.
Do you think it was a spirit?
I do, because it was solid black.
Really?
I mean, it would dart around and then dart back. It was weird.
Yeah, I want to see that whole video, or at least see that beginning part and see if I can see that.
I will find it and I'll send it to you, because they're talking the guys are talking and they're not even looking, and the camera's looking back at them, and this thing keeps darting around that. Yeah, so I think it's totally possible that it's a spirit. Is it Michael Jackson? That I don't know, but
I get those vibes. I get the vibes, I think. This is what you're thinking, Jeremy? This video? Yeah. I wouldn't mind
the video
finding some a little more compelling evidence. I think this. Okay, the only thing is, I do want to say this real quick, is we do not know how many people are actually in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the shadow is not a shadow on the wall, though.
No, this looks like it's free floating.
It is out, so it's definitely not that.
Which room do you think it's in? Do you think it's in the room with the fireplace, or do you think it's in this middle room?
So when I first watched it, at this position with the frozen right there, it looks like he's in the middle room.
Okay.
When you first see him walk, it looks like he's in the farthest room back.
Mm-hmm.
So, if the guide stops talking, we can hear.
Itself has received millions. Let me say that again, Larry. Millions. Story of it is being covered now.
Okay, let's watch it one more time.
On TV. We're going to show you a clip here. This is from the United Kingdom's ITN.
Fans are convinced the film captured during CNN program Inside Neverland shows Michael Jackson's ghost.
This is one of the bathrooms.
It depends on where you look at the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
When I first played the first quick one, he looked in the far room. The slow one, he looks closer up.
Mm-hmm. He does.
It's messing with my mind.
I definitely think it's a spirit on this one.
Tom?
There again, I don't know if it's Michael Jackson, but it's definitely, I
Right.
think, a spirit.
So what were you drinking, Tom? You just got to entertain us and tell us, what were you drinking? Can you show that picture I sent you? I don't know. Can I? Let me find it. Let's go Facebook. I'm not sharing my screen, am I? No, I'm not. Let me find it. Let me find what you sent me. Sorry, my dog's barking in. What are we doing? Oh, this is the one with the double head. Let me see. Save image. All right, I'm pulling it up here. Jeremy, what you want me to share? Cocoa, you were drinking. Oh, like hot cocoa? What, didn't he die in the summertime?
Yeah, it was in August, I think.
No. I think it was June. There we go. There's the photo.
I mean,
That's where it's the double head.
okay. Maybe.
I don't see it. I'm sorry. I see Gwen Stefani. And maybe I feel like I'm pushing it. Might be Paradoya. Maybe like the evil witch without a long nose from like Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps. So that's what you're talking about, Jeremy? Where's my chat here? I did get black lines, but wasn't able to change the color for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what you were using for that. Definitely Paradoya. Yeah. Even Gwen Stefani, you think it's Paradoya? Well, guys, I do want to say this. None on one side, Marilyn on the other. Well, maybe that was her two sides, Jeremy. All right, guys. Well, I do definitely want to go ahead and wrap this up since we are at the end of our show. I do want to thank everybody again for jumping on here.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.
And joining us and reviewing this alleged evidence. Don't forget, if you're interested in Paraunity, I am going to spam you all for the next 3 months. I will spam each and every one.
And I'm going to help her.
Come join our event, okay? It is going to be awesome. We have food trucks. We have tarot readers, psychics. We have authors. We have paranormal teams. We have location owners. We're going to have speakers. We're going to have Santiago. We're going to have, what more can you want? Okay, guys. Maybe real ghosts. Some say the Miami County Fairgrounds are haunted.
Huh.
So maybe, perhaps, we'll see. So with that said, everybody, do definitely join us next week. Next week, we do have a special guest joining us. Mr. Jeremy York will be joining us for our alien show. So if you like aliens, join us for next week. That one's going to be fun also. And we will see you all next week.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
See ya.